Holocaust Memorial in Berlin. I think you're supposed to stand on that.
Really?
Oh, I guess they are.
They are.
Realising I watched the film last night, 86,000 French Jews.
Oh, I see they're like tombs.
Yeah.
So, this, ladies and gentlemen, is not the official title of this memorial is not the Holocaust Memorial. It's the Memorial for the Murdered European Jews. It was opened about 8 or 10 years ago. It's design that was won by Peter Eisenman, an American architect, in a competition. And he set up these 2,711 stones. Visitors always ask us, what did he mean? What did he intend by this? He gave us no interpretation. It's a memorial. And you can see for yourselves there are no names or dates engraved here. The number of 2,711 was also arbitrarily chosen. It's not the number of concentration camps or Jews from Berlin. It's the number of stones that fit this size. It's a very prominent property in Berlin because it's just south of the Reichstag and the Brandenburg Gate. So it gets a lot of attention. And it's also close to where Hitler's chancellery was and where his bunker was, where he spent the final days of the war and cowardly committed suicide. If you look straight down, you see those grey buildings with a red roof. To the left in the middle, you see a tree. And that is approximately the location of where Hitler's bunker was. You cannot go inside as it doesn't exist anymore. The chancellery was destroyed and what's left of the bunker was filled in. Nobody wanted to enter it. We certainly don't want to make that a memorial spot for neo-Nazis or anything. But I always like telling visitors that this is so close to each other. Now, what do these stones represent? Visitors have said they resemble coffins, or the grey colour is resemblance of the ashes. And for me, it's like a maze or a labyrinth where you get lost. And when you walk around the edges, you're still seeing. This is the beginning, I think, 1933. It's wavy, it goes down, the stones become higher, you can't see what's coming in from the right or left hand side. So this is 1935, the introduction of the Nuremberg laws, and then the deportations and the murders of the Jews. So this is what I feel when I walk through here, then you come up again on the other side. So I think it's my personal opinion, I think it's beautiful, I think it's striking, and I'm glad that we've got it in such a central location here as well. I'm glad that we can put it into our tour as well because I do think it's very important. We do not have a Holocaust museum or Third Reich museum or a Nazi museum. That doesn't exist. We have memorials. We concentrate on the victims and not on the Nazis. But we do always integrate it. But, I mean, the tour of Berlin cannot be a complete tour without including Jewish history. Berlin was the hotspot of Jewishness in Germany before 1933, with over 135,000 Jews. After the war, 5,000 were left. They had survived. Underneath there's a documentation centre here. The documentation centre is where we work together with the Yad Vashem from Israel, and there we follow the lives of 12 European Jewish families. And this is where historians have personalised history. So we've got a photo of little Ella, 4 years old, before her deportation to Auschwitz. So that's when it's no longer this number of 6 million, which is incredible for us to understand anyway. But when we see photos of individual people, we can follow their lives onto the gas chamber. So that's what we remember here. We also have a memorial for the Roma and Sinti, for the Homosexual Society, for the political prisoners, for the Jehovah's Witnesses. So all the groups, it wasn't only the Jews, but of course the largest number, but all the other groups are getting their own memorial. We don't want to neglect it or forget anybody as well. That's Germany's guilt since 1945. That's what we've got to live with today. And also an interesting fact, only West Germany ever paid reparations to Israel. East Germany didn't. I think that's sort of an interesting little fact as well. What we will do, you can see buses are parked over there. We can walk through the memorial if you like, or you can walk along the outside, and then we meet again on bus number 12. You're brilliant. All right?
At what time?
What time?
5 minutes.